Good evening, everybody. Welcome to your Thursday evening Facebook Live. My name is Sarah Edwards, and I come to you guys live every Tuesday and Thursday to show you a fun new project. So the last couple weeks, I have been focusing on the new mini catalog that is coming out in January in a little over a week and a half, I think. And tonight, I wanted to show you something out of that catalog as well. We're not allowed to show the inside of the catalog until the catalog goes live. And all the catalogs are ready for the mail tomorrow. So I have an appointment around 11:15, so I'm going to drop them off in the mail before I go to my appointment. So everything is ready for them to be dropped off tomorrow. I'm super excited. I know you won't get them before Christmas, but they should be rolling in early next week. So I'm super excited about that. And today's project is a new bundle that is in the catalog. It is called Hello Ladybug, and it is so stinking cute and fun. And I can't wait to show you guys the project that I created with it. So I know I've gotten a couple questions asked on how I find what I'm going to be doing for a live. And a lot of it is kind of what you guys are sending me. So I got this card in the mail. It was actually a July 4th card, and the lady's name's Michelle Peterson. She's the one that sent it to me. It's not Stampin' Up! Paper or anything, which is totally fine. I love getting cards, so it doesn't matter. But I saved the card because I thought it was a really pretty and very easy card to duplicate. So that's what we're going to be playing with tonight. So once we get done chit-chatting, I will point you down, and when I show you, I'll show you her card and then the card that I got the design from. So I don't always come up with my own designs if I get a card in the mail, and it's super easy and I love it, and I do love them all, don't get me wrong. I will do them for a live. So yes, that's it. So hello Anna, hello Marie, Darlene, who else? Susan, good evening ladies, welcome. Is everybody done Christmas shopping and just kind of relaxing now? I hope so. Stephen had a doctor's appointment this morning, so we left for that. And then when I got back home, Bo's like, I'm going to go run some errands and I'm going to take Steven with me so you can have the house to yourself for a few hours. So it was really nice. I got my whole office cleaned. I got the craft room cleaned. If you've been over the last couple days and seen the craft room, it really did need a good clean. So I'm super excited. Everything's put away. Everything's dusted. It's not going to last very long, but at least it's beautiful for right now. Okay, enough chit-chatting. Let me point you down and we will start looking at all of the cool stuff. Okay, so let me bring in the Hello Ladybug. So this is the stamp set, and it's a builder stamp set. Couldn't spit that out. And then it has a matching punch that comes with it. It's actually a bundle, so you can get them separately or as a bundle. And I love the little ladybugs. They are so stinking cute. And then I've used this one the last couple of Facebook Lives as well, the Slim Sing. I love this happy birthday. I literally cannot get enough of it. But you could really use any sentiment that is horizontal. The vertical ones won't work quite so well on the card we're going to be making today, but it could. We could make it work. But I like how this one is horizontal and it's big, bold, and beautiful. So those are the two stamp sets we're going to be using. And then I decided to bring in this massive paper pack. This is the Pattern Party Designer Series paper. It's a mega pack. You get 48 sheets, and it's 4 of each sheet. One side is black and white, and the other side is all of our Stampin' Up! Colors. So you can definitely pick and choose what you want to use these for, but they're so pretty. I think I used this one for the last Valentine's Day cards. But yes, so super fun pack. So that's the Designer Series paper. And let me bring in the card we're going to be making, and then I will show you the card that I got the idea from. So it is super easy and so beautiful. So I won't lie, I did not stamp this ladybug right here. Vicki came over a couple days ago and she was working in the craft room and she left a couple of these ladybugs on my desk. So I was like, oh, we're going to use that for tonight's live. But I did pull mine out and I did make one, but this one I can't say I made because it was sitting there waiting for me. So this is what we're going to be making tonight. And this is where I got the idea from. So I got this really pretty 4th of July card in the mail. And it's just been sitting on my table, and while I was cleaning today, I decided, let's recreate that. So there's my idea. Okay, let's get started on what we're gonna need. So I am actually going to be making quite a few of these cards. So I just, since I was already cutting for the Facebook Live, I figured I might as well cut for my extra. But we're gonna need 2 that are the same design on these 2 patterns. And you can pick whatever patterns and colors you want. I just wanted the black and whites. So I have 2 of these 2 colors, 2 of those patterns, and I'm going to do 1 of that pattern. And it really doesn't matter the length. Like this one you can see is really long. These ones are kind of closer to the same length. It doesn't matter because we're going to trim it off at the end anyways. But the thickness is you need 2 of them that are 3/4 of an inch wide. You need 2 that are 3 that are 1 inch wide. So those are your measurements on these. And I am going to bring in the Banner Pick-a-Punch. And I know I've used this the last couple of Facebook Lives also. So let me scoot these out of the way just so I don't knock them all over my table. And I'm going to use the little banner side. So I'm going to slide this in and flip it over. Punch. I'm just going to punch all of these. Let's see, who else has logged on? Anyone else? If you're just joining, say hello so I know you're here. And it doesn't matter which way you put them in as long as you're just making sure they're all lined up. And we're going to do this guy. There we go. And our last one. Hello, Anna and Teresa. Okay, so there are all of the little punches. We are going to get a little bit of shrapnel from that, but no worries. Just have a piece of, or your trash can handy. So this is our basic white, and it measures 5.5 by 8.5, and I scored it right in half at 4 1/4. So I'm going to fold that and grab my bone folder, give that a good crease. My original one that I made, I did not put this all together first, and I think I am going to see if it works a little better. Let me show you. So my original one, I laid all these pieces down, and then I put the birthday on top of it, and you can't really tell, and nobody would know unless I said it out loud. It's a little off-centered right here. So we're going to try to put the whole thing together and then put the sentiment on last. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay, so I'm going to grab some green glue. Oh, I did forget to mention the new honeycomb embossing folder is what I used to run the real red through. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. So now I know when I'm going to put my sentiment on that it's going to be even. Okay, so these guys, I'm literally just going to lay them on top of each other. So I'm going to put 2 of the same on each end and just kind of make sure that's the same size on each side, that you're leaving the red poke through. And then you're going to take your next strip and kind of overlay a little bit and push up a tiny bit. You just don't want them all the same length. This one can come down a tiny bit. And then this one can go right in the center. And it doesn't matter if you, however you want to do it. Like this is your card. I'm going to pull that one up and let this one be down. There we go. I think that looks pretty cute. And you can tell it's not even up top, and that's totally okay because we're going to trim that off. So I'm going to push this out of the way and bring in, this is our basic black, and it is, oh, you know what? I put the dimensions wrong. This is 3/4 of an inch by 4 1/4. And then the piece that we are doing our happy birthday is a 1/2 inch by 4 inches. So I did do that. I mean, it would still work the other way as well. But I am going to come in and I'm going to load this guy up with the dimensionals. I know, yes, 4 dimensionals is too much for this, but I'm going to show you an easy way to get these all lined up. And I'm going to put one more in there. So yes, 5 dimensionals is a bit of a moment. But now when you see, I'm going to bring this in. Let's see if I can do this. And when I set this down, the dimensionals are going to pick up all of those layers. Just like that. And now you can flip it over, give that a good press. Now you can flip it over. Oh, we're going to leave it that side. And we're going to trim. This was definitely much easier than the original way I did it. Perfect. Look how easy peasy this is. Okay, let's get rid of this. And now we're going to have to have like a drum roll because this is a really tiny strip of cardstock that we are going to stamp an image on or stamp the sentiment on. I usually don't do these this tiny, but you could even just stamp this on a full sheet and then trim it off. But I thought I would try. It actually does work. I have like 5 or 6 of them stamped beside me if I can't get it on alive. Oh, that actually might not be too bad. That really isn't bad. Okay, we're going to use it. But it's just paper, guys. If you make a mistake, cut another piece. I'm going to add some green glue to the back. We're going to put this right on the center. Line that up. You have a little bit of wiggle room with the green glue. Perfect. And while that is all drying, I'm just going to scoot it to the side and I'm going to bring in some scrap basic black and some scrap real red. So I'm going to open up my Ladybug punch. And I'm just going to go ahead and punch a couple because hopefully we can get a couple of these cards made tonight. So I'm only putting my paper in because I only want the basic black in the big butterfly. So there's the lots. Oh, I need the punch again. And I'm going to come in here and I'm going to do the little wings. And I'll tell you, when Vicki came over, she gave me a really good tip on doing this ladybug. So I'm definitely going to share it with you guys as well. Okay, so there's 3 of those. We're only putting 1 on each of them, but I figured I'd cut a couple extra. And then I'm going to bring in the stamp that has the little polka dots on the back with my black ink pad for my mementos. Ink this up really good. And watch the magic. Look how easy this is to build your ladybug. Literally, it takes no time at all. Okay, there we go. There's those 3. That is all the stamping you need for this card. Or, yeah, besides the sentiment in this. I am going to reach down here. And good thing I kept my black dimensionals over here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip these guys over and I want to grab a mini glue dot. This is what Vicki actually taught me, is if you put a mini glue dot in the center and then, well, hold on, let me just do that. I'll try not to get ahead of myself. So let's do 1 more. Perfect. And then when you go to put this on the ladybug, the dimension or the mini glue dot is going to stick, but then you can come in and bring your dimensionals and lift up the wings. And this kind of just gives the wings a bit of lift. Wasn't that pretty ingenious? There we go. So now your ladybug's wings are lifted off the butterfly or off the ladybug body. I thought I was pretty smart. I don't think I would have thought of that. And I did use the normal white dimensionals on my original card, but I actually think the black hide it a lot better. Okay, last one. And then we will finish putting this super cute and easy card together. The next one we're going to be doing, I had an epiphany a little bit ago, and I was like, oh, I actually think we have another stamp set that would be super duper amazing with this as well. So I'm going to sneak in an extra stamp set. If you guys have it, that would be super fun. Okay, so let's bring our card in. I'm going to flip this over, and I'm just putting adhesive on these little guys. Perfect. Let's just put that right there. That looks good to me. Oops, I got little dimensional squares all over the back of me. Flip this over and add a couple more dimensionals to it. And you could put the ladybug up top. You could put the ladybug on the bottom. You could put the ladybug on the inside. You could really put it anywhere. And then I brought in some of the new iridescent rhinestones that are so pretty in person. So I thought we would put a couple on the ladybug as well. So I want just the small ones for his little ears. Thank you for all the hearts and likes and thumbs up. I totally appreciate it. And then the original card I did, I actually used our black matte dots for up here, but I think I'm going to splurge and do some of these up top. Ugh, so stinking cute. I don't think you can have enough rhinestones on any card. Okay, there you go, but there's one more thing I want to do. Oh, I didn't bring any over. Oh, hold on, let me see if it's over here. Okay, I have one right here. Okay, one more thing. I have the envelope, and I wanted to bring in one of the other ladybugs. And I'm going to ink this up really good. Oh, and I'm glad you're watching with your granddaughter. So I'm going to ink the ladybug up, and then I'm going to come in with the real red. And I have the body that I'm going to do in real red. There we go. Bam. Look how stinking cute and easy this card is. Literally, look, took no time at all, and it is so fun and different. And you have a matching envelope to go with it. Okay, so let's do another one. This one I will bring in the fun new, it's not new, but new to this Facebook Live. I will bring in the new sentiment we're going to be using. So let me flip this over and punch these really quick. I guess I could have punched them all before, but oh man, look what I did. That's okay. It happens. We're going to flip that around the other way. It's just paper. Cut another piece if you make a boo-boo. Not tragic whatsoever. Just trying to get them lined up and even. There we go. Let's do this one. And then our last one. Okay, let's bring in our card base and our real red. Let's fold this and get this glued down. Usually we don't glue everything down to the card prior to decorating it. So this is definitely a one-off. But for this type of style, I would definitely recommend doing it with your card base pretty much intact. Otherwise, it could be a little cattywampus. Not that cattywampus is bad. So there's thoughts. Let's overlap these a tiny bit. And then we'll put this one right there. Okay, perfect. So this little guy is actually going to be a little bit bigger. He's 1 inch by 4 1/4. So I'm going to scoot this up and get some dimensionals. And yes, again, I'm going to say it and you're probably rolling your eyes and laughing at me that 5 dimensionals on this little piece is overkill. Totally agree, it is. But it works. And you don't mess with anything if you find that it works. So this one, I'm going to come up and lay it down right there. Give it a little press because it's not going to touch anything. Oh, as I say that, it barely touched the edge. Now I'm going to press that in really good. Flip this over. Give it a bit of a haircut. There we go. Oh, can you see my sentiment already? I actually stamped it already, but I'm going to pretend I didn't. So we're going to flip that over and I'm going to grab the real red. This one I thought would be so cute in Ornate Thanks. Having the great big thank you to be like the focal point. That's what I was thinking. I was like, that would be so cute. Especially if you really are thankful that you can send a great big thank you. Perfect. Let's go ahead and I actually might go ahead and glue this down since we already have a couple ladybugs that are made. But we don't have to sit and make another ladybug. So I'm just putting some adhesive on the back. Let's just set that right there. And you can see this little guy shifted a little bit, but you know what? It's totally okay. There we go. We can see I already did the thank you. I don't know which side. They both look fine. No, I don't think I got any adhesive on it though. There we go. There we go. Grab a ladybug and some black dimensionals. Stinking cute. I really think you could do this for any sentiment. This could be a baby shower card. This could be a birthday card. It could be a masculine birthday card, a feminine birthday card, a thank you card. Oh, possibilities are just endless when Stampin' Up! Does all the hard work for you. They literally do. I couldn't even imagine having to design all of this stuff or come up with the ideas to design it. They just design it and give it to us and we get to make beautiful things with it. Okay, so let's do one more thing. So this guy will have a matching envelope as well. And let's see, we're gonna grab this little ladybug. I've actually seen some really cute things with this ladybug online already. So there's our black. Here's our real red. And I'm just going to stamp it right there. Perfection. Oh, I don't know which one I like better. I mean, they're all the same design, but I love the happy birthday, but I love the thank you too. Like that definitely would put a smile on somebody's face if they got that in the mail. So you have a birthday with a matching envelope. You have a thank you with a matching envelope. And then this one, I'm actually already has my information on the corner because it's going in the mail tomorrow. But I actually ran out of stamps. So I know, right? Who runs out of stamps? I usually have boatloads. But I actually know what happened. Cassie came over and was mailing out her Christmas cards. And I gave her like 3 books of stamps. So that's where my stamps went, or my darn children. But that's okay. They deserve it. Okay, so there you go. There is your cards for tonight. Hopefully you guys liked them. Hopefully it wasn't super boring and you guys are like getting inspired for the new catalog. They will go in the mail tomorrow. Everything is ready. They're sitting on my dining room table, ready to go into the car so I can take them to the post office in the morning. So if you guys need anything, please feel free to reach out. Bo actually had to go to Holbrook yesterday, and he got back late last night and pretty much just pooped, and he's already in bed. So he went to bed, I think, at like 6:15. He's like, I can't even watch TV. I'm falling asleep. So I will actually be out here for a couple more hours, I think. I'm going to run in and get my heating pad and come back out. So if you need anything, please feel free to reach out. If not, I will see everybody on Tuesday. And have a very Merry Christmas. And I will see you guys before the new year. So I won't say have a Happy New Year yet. Okay, we'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.